Let's go.
Hello, we are going back to basics and we are learning from scratch, from the very beginning, how to lay and learn our Kipper cards, the best techniques to use to read in the Bavarian way, which I read and teach in, and obviously is contained in my lovely book. I have two decks here. This is the 1890 deck, the original Kipper, and obviously my deck from last year, 2017, the newbie on the block. So we're going to run through card by card and think about what these cards mean, and so that you can then go ahead and apply them into the situation that you want to apply them in. We are going to look at their core meanings, what they really mean deep down. And then you have to remember that you have to apply that to the situation or the question that you have asked. For example, if we've asked a health question, we would get a different answer than if we'd asked a love question. So let's start. Let's start with our lovely main character one. The main character one is our gentleman. He is the querent, the person we're reading for if they're male, or it is the querent's partner. He has no other meaning. He does not mean male essence or anything along those lines. He means the querent or their partner. When we turn over to our next one, we have our main character two. This again is our female querent or the querent's partner. She has no other role in the reading except being the querent or the querent's partner. Or if the querent doesn't have a partner, it could be a future partner in a love read, for example, could be a work husband in work wife. In a work read, for example, it's the nearest person on the same level who's on the same wavelength to your querent. And here we have number 3, State of Marriage. Is a connector card. It connects the two cards to the side of it. State of Marriage is all about connections. It's about the state of those connections and how strong they are. We look to the cards either side to see what is connected and what the state of that connection is. Convene. This is such a lovely card. Convene is also a connector card, connects the two cards either side. You see the two people on there. Convene is being with people who are like-minded. It is a togetherness, if you like. Think of going to your favorite convention if you're into Comic-Con, for example, or any other convention. If you're into plastics and you go to a plastic convention, you are there with people who are like-minded. I am going to Reader's Studio in April, and that will be for me Convene, because it'll be people getting together with the same mindset and basically being on the same level together. Good Gent. Our Good Gent is an older man in the spread. He can be somebody who is older than querent, somebody who mentors the querent, somebody who the querent looks up to. Can be a boss figure, as an example. When he's not a man, he is very positive. He has very positive news coming into the spread. He doesn't always need to be a man. He can also just be bringing positivity into the situation. And his partner, the good lady. The good lady is, as he is positive, she is joyous and motherly. She is also somebody that the querent will look up to. She is a positive influence in the querent's life. Can be, again, a boss figure, can be a mentor of some description, can also simply be a mother. Letter. Letter can be positive or negative depending on where it sits in the spread. It brings news to the querent, communication. Anything can be of written nature, can be of spoken nature. It is communication that is coming to the querent. Dishonest person. Dishonesty. It's not always a person. It's actually very rarely a person in spreads. It's only a person if we see somebody nearby, and it will determine who the person is, depending on how close they are to her. The dishonesty is going on behind her back. You see a door behind her back. This is what's hidden. This is what the querent doesn't know. This is what's dishonest. And the card in front is what is affected by that dishonesty. Don't automatically think that there is a nasty person at work, because it is dishonesty of all natures that can be shown here. It can be a dishonest situation, something that's wrong, basically wrong. A change. We have a change moving through your spread. The thing to this side, the card to this side is changed into the card at this side. So we see a movement running through your spread. Change does mean a change. It can obviously mean a change of abode. It could be a change of mind, a change of anything. Change is coming with change in the spread. A journey. Journey is another movement. Different type of movement, different direction. Direction is important with this card. It is a card that is showing direction. It's showing the journey on which the querent is. Yes, it can mean going on holiday, of course, but you need to look around the cards to see where the journey is starting and where the journey is going to. And obviously you have to apply it to the situation in which you have asked. If it's a health read, we probably aren't going to see a holiday to the Seychelles. It's you need to look to the context and look to the cards to find out where the journey is coming from and where the journey is going to. It can be as simple as experience and learning along the way. Win lots. This is a lovely stop card. This is abundance, super duper lots of something. It doesn't have to be money. It can of course be money and a win, but it is abundance, that general having lots of something. Rich girl. Rich girl can be your best friend, and she can be a very good frenemy. She is your best work colleague at times, but she'll also be the person that takes that promotion away from you, depending on where she's sitting in the spread and what cards are around her. She is a happy, carefree kind of girl. Think of 20s, going out every night, going out every weekend, having fun, going out with your mates, your BFFs. That's the rich girl kind of feeling to her. She can obviously be, could be my sister, could be my best friend. Whoops, sorry. Could be my best friend. But as I say, she is happiness at her core, but you also have to watch out for negative cards coming in the vicinity of her.